So, as of late, I've realized that we have become obsessed with this divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame title. And I hear a lot of people go, just a lot of people have been asking, like, why are we so obsessed? Why do we keep trying to unravel this? Why do we keep, looking into this? Why is this such a big obsession? And so I can talk about it from my experience, okay? So a lot of us come from families where we are not, where love was not on the forefront. Okay? So I come from a family where, when I asked about love, it was like, what does love have to do with anything? Love was not this big thing for us. And so my whole life, actually, I've been looking for this love, or this idea of love that, I don't want to say that end it all be all, but I've been looking for this idea of love that I knew existed, that I knew was out there, that I knew I was capable of receiving, but I had nobody to talk to about it. I had nobody to explain this to me. Okay? So when I came in contact with my partner, or I don't want to give him a title or whatever, but when I came in contact with my partner, I was triggered tremendously, and his triggering me pretty much showed me that, although this is their idea of love, although this is what you were given, although this is what you thought this was, this is not love. This is not love. And so this person showed me real love. This person showed me something without wanting anything. He gave and gave and gave to me, and never asked for anything in return. And so that started my obsession with these titles. And a lot of us, I know me myself I've had my first trigger or realization that I wasn't healed when I came in contact with this person. Now, I've been kissing a whole bunch of frogs trying to find love, and I'd been in a lot of relationships, and I don't know about anybody else who's a Pisces, but we are good at giving love from a distance. And I knew that with this person, I couldn't be that way anymore. There was just no way. There was no way I could half my toe in and half out. It just wasn't working that way. And so I had to heal. I had to heal this thing, because he was triggering me so bad. Like, it would come in waves. I literally could sit down on the floor and still feel the ground moving. That's how bad my triggers are. And so I had to go inside, because I've been walking through this life or whatever all this time, not realizing that these things, these traumas, they existed. And not only did they existed, they happened, and I had not healed from them. And so I had to go in and heal my inner child, and heal that part of me, and come to peace and come to terms with the fact that I was still hurting from some stuff that had happened years ago. And as a matter of fact, I was still hurting from stuff that happened weeks and months ago. And so my obsession with these titles started with him. Because I was already on my, I didn't even realize that I was already on my journey to become something else. Like, I'm the black sheep of my family, and so I've been walking towards something different for the longest. I remember being 17 years old and being in church, like sitting at the back of the church, and I'm telling my mom, like, when I turn 18, I am never coming back to church again. It just wasn't doing it for me. I was going to church, and I would leave feeling worse than when I came. Like, I needed something different. I needed to be fed something different. And so I started this love journey, trying to figure out and find out what love truly was and what it meant for me. And when this person came into my life, he escalated it. He escalated that journey. He escalated that need to be healed. He escalated, all of that. And so that started my obsession. And that started me looking into understanding who I was and what type of life I wanted and what I wanted for my kid. And a lot of us are also obsessed because we see a reflection of us that's out there doing the damn thing, and a lot of us are trying to dig deeper to find out what parts of us do we need to heal so the two can become one, right? Because we're told that this person is a reflection of us. And so if this person is running from you, that means that there's a part of you that's running from you, right? Instead of us running towards this person and looking into this person and why is he doing this and why is he acting like this, we need to go inside and heal this part of us. Our journey, this journey, whether it's a twin flame, soulmate, divine masculine, whatever it is that you want to call it, is not about that other person. That needs to be like first and foremost. It's not about that other person. It's about us. It's about us. It's about us healing ourselves. It's about us doing what we must do so that we can raise our kids outside of the generational curses. It's about us becoming the best part of us that we need to be. It's about us taking our eyes off of this person. And I'm saying this for me. I'm saying this for me. Because shout out to all the Bossy Bruja, Santa Eshe. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Like, there are so many beautiful souls who sat on the phone with me as I tried to figure this thing out. And I was so obsessed with the other person and with trying to understand what was going on and with trying to calm these triggers and trying to heal myself that I wasn't realizing this was about me. And they were telling me the whole time, stop looking at him and look at you. And that needs to be said first and foremost. It's like we're tightrope walkers. And we keep looking away and piling things on one side. We keep piling things on one side of our hands. Our hands are stretched out while we're tightrope walking. And we're losing our balance because we're focusing so much on this other thing that we can't see we're about to fall. This divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame, soulmate journey is not about the other person. It is solely about you being the best that you can be. It's about you giving to yourself. A lot of times these people just come into our lives to wake us up. They come in as a bell, as a hey, sweetie, there is more to your life. They come in to tell us that we have more to offer this world, that we are leaders. We're leaders. They come in to wake us up. And we should use them as that. We should use them as guides, not as the end all be all to this life. Not as the person who we are chasing, because we're not meant to chase anybody at all. Whatever is supposed to be for us is for us, and it'll come to us easily and effortlessly and abundantly. You are abundance. We have to get into that. We have to stop thinking in that mindset of lack, because for us to chase anybody is to say that we're not worthy. And baby, you are worthy. Come on now. We worthy. We are more than worthy. We are more than worthy. And we have to stand in our knowing that we are more than worthy. And we also have to get an understanding that these are titles. And this does not always mean that this person is going to be your forever or your sexual partner or your end all be all to absolutely everything. A lot of times these people come into your lives as wake up calls, as beautiful wake up calls. They come in as support. They come in as beautiful gifts from the universe to let us know that, hey, you are loved. I am giving you support. I am giving you the thing that you need. And they may not be there, the endurance of your journey. And we've got to find a way to be okay with that. We have got to find a way to be grateful to this earth, to this universe, to our creator for giving us this wake-up call, because we're deserving of it. We're worthy of it. So that's my take on the divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame soulmate journey. I would love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to hear your comments. As always, this is Sapphire. Thank you so much for listening.